back to the Ed Show. Thanks for watching tonight. After the State Department issued their long-awaited study on the Keystone XL pipeline on Friday, the debate over construction has only intensified.
You're expanding development in one of the most carbon-intensive, dirty fuel sources on the planet.
This is long overdue. Number one, it's environmentally safe and secure. Number two. Number three, it's good, quality-paying jobs.
The original argument was that it was going to create 250,000 jobs. And at this point in their filing, they've gotten down to 35 permanent jobs.
Every single other pipeline project similar in nature has been approved in 2 years or less. So this has just become about politics.
Potentially 50 leaks over the course of the project.
We're talking about tax revenue for the state of Nebraska and the local communities that this pipeline is going to go through.
There's nothing complex about the Keystone pipeline. It's time to build it.
Now, I want the audience of the Ed Show to know, and the listeners of my radio show to know, that I've never really had a position on this pipeline until now. And it's not about jobs, it's about safety, and it's about energy independence. Now, I know my stance on the Keystone XL pipeline is going to make some liberals hot under the collar and attack me on Twitter. That's fine. I can take it. That's part of the territory. I welcome the debate. But in fairness and conversation, I want you to take a look at these numbers and tell me where we're going to go from here. Last November, almost 800,000 barrels of oil a day were shipped by rail from the Bakken Shale in the Dakotas and Montana, where the Bakken Shale exists. Huge oil find for America. Now, according to the Association of American Railroads, the number of rail cars carrying crude oil on major freight railroads in the United States is projected to have grown by more than 6,000% between the years 2007 and 2013. Folks were pulling oil, American oil, out of the ground. There's an oil boom. The current infrastructure wasn't built to handle this kind of production. And as a result, we've seen train derailments and explosions. Folks, what I'm most concerned about here in this debate is safety. According to the State Department study that was released on Friday, if we fail to build the pipeline and ship another 830,000 barrels per day on the rails, it would result in an estimated 49 additional injuries and 6 additional fatalities. Now, this is a real human impact. You may not think it's much, but I think it's something to look at. But when it comes to the pipeline, most opponents want to focus on the environmental impact, and I understand that. Well, I've got some numbers for that, too. According to the same State Department study, if we keep using rails, we're looking at nearly 300 spills per year with over 1,200 barrels of oil released. Now, if the pipeline is built, it would likely spill an average of just 500 barrels with a leak occurring once every 2 years. Now, the bottom line here is you can't deny this is a debate over safety. I don't care whether you believe in oil or not. Our economy is run by oil. It's the way the world turns. Now, this oil isn't going to be going away anytime soon. We have gone to war because we were told we needed oil. Now we have an opportunity at oil independence. Now we have an opportunity to advance our own independence when it comes to self-reliance and energy in this country. I'm for green, I'm for solar, I'm for wind energy, but we have a responsibility to adapt to the oil that's coming out of our ground, whether you like it or not. It is a fact. Bakken shale oil will be in the Keystone pipeline, and it will alleviate the pressure that's on the rail system in this country. And it's not a fair debate to any liberal. It's not a fair debate to any environmentalist in this country if you allow all this oil to go on rails across this country and not be concerned about safety.